Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Cows Before Cosmos. If you guys are new around here, my name's Kerry. Been here before, man, you know my name, you know the drill, you know what we do in these readings. Just need to change a couple of I'm guessing that's you in here, Miss Cool. Can somebody just let me know how the sound is at the moment? Because I've got my charger plugged in. I've got the charger plugged in instead of the mic, so I just don't know if the sound's all right or not. So if it is good, where am I going? What am I trying to do here? Hold up. Where's the edit button? There it is. There it is. But yeah, is the sound okay? Hey, Ralph. What up, homie? How are you, darling? Are you good? Are you good? Are you behaving yourself? How are my two favorite Virgies in here? Oh, it's a bit of a smudge on my glasses. Things going a bit of an echo, is there? Listen, listen, listen to the sound of my voice. Is it really echoing? Is there an echo? You're well? Good, homie. I feel like we never talk anymore. I feel like we never debrief anymore. So I'm echoing. I'm just. Did you like though how I did the echo, right? Oh, all right. Actually, let's just yeah, homie, doing good, doing really well. So I've speaking of my two Virgies, I've got a mummy and daughter night tonight with my favorite Virgo. So I'm already trying to think about like different activities to keep her entertained. So I thought because she loves making, she loves baking and decorating. So could definitely do some baking tonight. That'll keep her happy. Cuddles in bed. As long as she stays over the other side of the bed, we're all good. I'll get some sleep. But yeah, just mum and daughter night because I had Ari last weekend, me and him. So now it's the swap over, and we'll go have our little shop tomorrow. Go shopping tomorrow, and yeah. Mm. Not sure what to bake here. I'm thinking cookies. Right? I'm thinking of doing cookies so that we can I don't know. We'll make something, right? Actually, well, you know what? Cupcakes. I was like, Mum votes cupcakes, right? Mum votes cupcakes for sure. For shizzle. Noticing as well, like, have you guys noticed lately, like my internet connection seems to be a little bit on the glitchy side? Is it just me, or is that what's happening across the board with readings? Because I noticed it the other day. Let's do it like this. You know what? Let's just let's live life on the wild side. Live and laugh on the wild side. All right. Oi, oi, oi. That was a big old 12, that's for sure. Yeah, we're just leaving it wide open, right? Wide open. It was like 2.5 hours, almost 2.5 hours of streaming just before, wasn't it? Dedication. How are you, darling? All my Virgies in here. I'm surrounded by all the Virgos. I'm surrounded by all the Virgos and a mystery person. Who's the mystery person? I swear, like, a few of you guys have definitely reinstilled my faith in Virgo energy. Shit, you might even have reinstilled the faith in some just the Leo collective, right, that I read for, that in the past dealt with some slow ass Virgo energy, man. Right? You guys are like, you know, making it all better, right? Making it all better. All right, beautifuls. If anybody would like a read, please pop your question in the comment section below. I will try to keep up as best as I can. Please remember, I am a human being. I'm a human doing. I don't know why I keep shuffling these ones, man. I love shuffling these cards, right? These are actually a really good size to shuffle like that. Just not good to hold on to, right? Virgo, I know, Virgo power, right? Virgo power. True. Sideways, 3 of Swords, eh? Oh, we got somebody in somebody's energy, all right? It's going to be somebody that's King of Cups, 3 of Swords sideways. Somebody could be pretending out here that they're not heartbroken over a situation. Ten of Cups in the reverse, 7 of Cups in the reverse. Lots of cups in the reverse, man. We got 17 ass cups in the reverse out here. Queen of Cups in the upright. Queen of Cups is saying something about some illusions here, right? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, man. Queen of Cups, please feed me, feed me, feed me, right? Queen of Cups, like, see that black muck at the bottom of that cup? That's, my intuition told me there was black muck at the bottom of the cup, right? Very given energy, whoever you are. Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, creative. Seeing the illusions, though. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Ooh, someone's trapped there in their own deception now. Temperance, out of balance too. Wheel of Fortune, slowing the fuck down. Should be slowing down for somebody. Gala, how are you, beautiful? 2 of Swords in the reverse, man. Somebody took the blinders off, seeing the truth. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's been impulsive. Yes. Yeah. Sideways, 3 of Swords. Sideways, 3 of Swords, hey? You happy for it? Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. You need a chaos. Absolutely, my beautifuls. All right. I got you, gals. I got you. What's this about, Spirit? All right, straight up, mystical. This is what's coming up in your energy. All right, you've got Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Wands in the upright, Six of Wands. So it's like somebody's losing money trying to burden you and trying to burden your success, right? Trying to burden your victory. Page of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Swords. Ace of Swords reversed. Yeah, funny, man, playing in my ear. 16 shots by an artist called Stefflon Don, but let me get the lyrics for you, right? Because where did it go? Yeah, everybody's going to need armor, right? Because people aren't safe. Where did it get to? So there was a lyric that just played there about something messing with your money, right? So I don't know, again, if somebody could have lost money trying to mess with your finances, right? Where did it go? Anyway, somebody 344 on that time for that track too. Somebody's been I don't know, somebody could be paying to try to burden you, trying to make success feel difficult for you. Somebody wants you to lose enthusiasm here. They don't want you getting your skates on, right? They do not want you to get your skates on. Somebody wants you to be stressed out in your head, right? And have no clarity about a situation, okay? Ooh, Spirit, man, can we get something a little less... Can we get something nicer today? Energy, man. You've had some real fucked up, funky energies. This is somebody that... these are energies that you had a lot of love and... a lot of care for, people that you had a lot of care for, right? Energies that you had care for, all right? It could have been people that you, again, had friendships with. Somebody's trying to, look at that. Knight of Swords in the reverse, man. Somebody's trying to slow down your will. Somebody is like being real reckless here, trying to slow down your will. But Two of Swords in the reverse, you see, man, you see all that, right? Your intuition, your ability to see is what's helping you to avert disaster here, okay? Whatever towers these energies, these people are trying to bring to you, right? It's like you're dodging them, man. You're dodging the C4 that they're throwing. All right? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of page energy out here. A lot of page energy. A lot of freaking night, and like a lot of immature energy out there. Mystical around you still. General for you, Lena. Yeah, look at that. You tapped into source, aren't you? Tapped into the spiritual wisdom here. Hierophant's seeing everything too, right? Hierophant's seeing it all. These people aren't going anywhere, man, right? There's no options. Nothing's opening up here. They don't have a choice here. Emperor in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's trying to do some serious work against you, man, right? You got somebody here who's narcissistic, trying to do some work against you, right? They want you out of balance, okay? Somebody wants you to feel betrayed. Somebody wants you to feel stabbed in the back, man. Somebody is trying to betray you, right? Energetically, somebody's trying to betray you here. And they got no remorse about doing it either. Why are these energies still showing up, man? Right? Oh my god. Can these energies just seriously like fuck the fuck off? Like seriously, fuck the fuck off. Knight of Cups in reverse, man. Look, there's immature energies, man. You got immature energies all the way around. All the way around, Spirit. Keep holding back your energy, right? Keep protecting your energy. I just got quality, not quantity, right? Quality, not quantity, right? Hermit, Virgo, there you are. Okay, pull back your energy. Don't be giving out too much of your time, energy, money, love, nothing, right? To quality only. You don't need look. Yeah, it's nice, right? In an ideal world, right? In an ideal world, Pisces rising, baby, in an ideal world, everybody would get along, right? But it's not the case. Okay? You know it's not the case. Yeah, somebody wants you to somebody wants you to sacrifice yourself here. All right? Somebody wants you to needlessly sacrifice yourself here. Okay? Somebody's realizing it's not bothering, it's not making you heartbroken. You're not heartbroken over this, whatever this is. But somebody was trying to get you to needlessly sacrifice something or yourself in a situation here. But you're not even, doesn't even bother you. Yeah, it's the devil, man. Look at that. Devil's out here. Trying to create delays, right? Devil, man. Ace of Wands. It's trying to strip you of your passion as well. Your passion, your creativity. What's happening to these energies who keep coming up against mystical spirit? What's happening here? They're burdened now. Look at them. Now they're burdened. Everything that these energies are like trying to burden you with, man, it's going on them, right? It's going on them. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, right? There's no opportunities here. Okay, and now they're being betrayed. They're being betrayed or stabbed in the back, or again, people are being sneaky now around them. You're recovering from this energy, though. Things are going to, like, your energy is going to pick back up. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You're healing from it. Somebody didn't expect you to have, somebody didn't want you to have boundaries, right? They want you to have no boundaries. Seven of Wands in reverse. Like, they don't want you to have boundaries. Page of Swords, right? A lot of talking shit, man. That's a lot of shit talk. That's a lot of gossip out there. Okay. Stay positive, man. Just stay positive. Okay. Moon's in reverse, right? No fear, baby, right? The moon's in reverse and the sun's out here. You see clearly. You're seeing clearly. You still got, look at that, 10 of Cups. You're still getting emotional fulfillment either way. Okay. It's just, look. There's not a whole bunch of people at that table, is there? Okay. 1, 2 people, 3 people. You don't need a lot. Quality over quantity. Again, why does this person want to keep showing up? Man, this Emperor in reverse, man, he's someone, there's an Emperor in reverse out there that's facing karma. Some serious karma. 10 of Pentacles in reverse as well. No financial anything, unfulfilled, right? Somebody wants to return to the Queen of Pentacles. They're facing judgment and they're stressed out about it, right? Questioning spirit. Somebody's questioning spirit. They're not listening either. Somebody hasn't learnt their lessons from the past. All right? Somebody doesn't learn isn't having any success here either. Again, out of balance, man. Ace of Cups in reverse too. No love. Person could be trying to find some sort of strength here, but I don't think they've got it. Don't think they've got it, all right? I don't know, whoever this person is, man, they're fucking toxic as fuck, that energy. Toxic as fuck, right? And they're facing some sort of karma there for their behavior. 11-11. So yeah, this could have been somebody community, married to, right? Somebody that you're now separated from, though, the energies that you separated yourself from. All right, man, I gotta ring that bell, right? Keep using that. I just keep getting, keep using or keep trying to utilize those two really good qualities of your creativity with words, right? Your passion when you speak, right? When you speak, it's like mystical. When you speak, you're passionate about it. You don't just speak for the sake of speaking, right? It's like when you say something that, like, you mean it, right? Continue to utilize that passion and remain grounded throughout as well, right? Yeah, these energies are under judgment, man. Under judgment. All right, Gala, do you reckon the fact that you took a break could potentially mean that some energies like maybe aren't coming at you, looking at you, talking about you, got a problem with you? This week would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice this week. There could be somebody, Gala, that wants to be sweet with you, sweet on you. There could be somebody that's sweet on you, right? Take you to the candy shop. Let you lick the lollipop. Damn. I don't want to know, Spirit. I don't want to know, right? I don't know. Let me get a different deck. Right? Because someone could be pretty sweet on you, though. Somebody could find you sweet. Probably not. I don't know. Look, fire signs, if we do have a sweet sign, we don't show that publicly, right? We will show it very sparsely to only very few people who deserve our sweetness, right? But sweet's probably not a characteristic. I love you, girl. You know this, right? But sweet's probably not a characteristic I would describe you as. Oh, my God. I definitely call you like sharp, straight down the fucking line, man, very direct. Big D, big B energy, right? But sweet. I don't know. Somebody's gonna need a spoon of sugar, right, to help the medicine go down with you. But somebody could be sweet on you, right? Somebody could like be into you, girl. Oh, let's split the deck. We got a King of Cups, right? I don't know. Somebody could be sweet on you, right? Somebody could be sweet on you. So, like, she's pretty sweet. She's fucking sweet. Sweet as, bruh, right? I don't know. Someone's finding you sweet, right? Or they're sweet on you. They somebody that maybe wants to be supportive towards you, right? Somebody that wants to show you compassion, right? It's probably somebody that when they do that, you roll your freaking Aries eyes at them and be like, are you for real, dude? Are you for real? What have we got going on? Oh, we've got again, we've got some changes coming in here, right? We've got some cycles, changes, unexpected changes here. Rach, how are you, mole? It's been a minute since we kicked it. How's work? Beautiful. This is again a turning point. There's a turning point here in your life. Okay, could be in regards to a missed chance or a missed opportunity here, right? So I don't know, something could be coming back around here for you, Gala. This could also be maybe somebody in the past that retracted an offer, or maybe somebody's offer that you didn't accept. Don't know. Somebody's like pretty sweet on that girl. Pretty sweet on that Aries girl. They're gonna be in, yeah, either some sort of withdrawal here, bad communication, something. Right? I don't know. Did you reject somebody? Did you, is that what you did? Kelly, how are you, beautiful? Did you reject somebody? Is that what you did? Did you reject an offer? You're like, but I'm pretty sweet on you, Gala. This person was sweet on you, right? They see you as being somebody that's got limitless potential, man. See you as somebody who's got no fear. Oh, dear. Well, this could be an exciting little message coming in for you, girl. Right? Could be if you want it. That's if you want it to. Whoever this person is looks like they're quite emotionally mature. Might not be a good fit for you. No, it might not be a good fit for you then, right? Good time to tune in. Kelly, actually, if you want to ask a question, if I'm doing little free reads at the moment, put your questioning, Kelly. Maybe there was some inner healing here that you needed to do, right? Oh, is that right? Is that right? Well, I said it is starting to get suspicious, us three hanging out together, isn't it? Right? Whether it be an online space. Thank God we don't hang out in the actual factual, right? Just in online spaces. But people could be doing a lot of speculation, right? About a lot of shit, right? But there is disruptive energies around you, right? But I'm getting this is like maybe something else as well going on over here. I know the power of three, baby, right? Power of three. Right. What's this disruptive energy over here? Who is that? Got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse who's a disruptive energy here, trying to disrupt your energy here. Kelly, I don't even know if I want to answer that or whether I just want to give you a backhander the next time I see you. By the way, guys, Kelly is a friend of mine, another fellow fire sign. She's also an Aries. All right, let's put you on the list there, Kelly. You've got somebody here as jealous, insecure. This is an envious earth sign energy who is disrupting the energy out there. Wonder who that could be. I wonder who that could be. At a stalemate with these energies, man, right? Shit's at a stalemate. These people are stuck, man, anyway. Stuck like fucking Chuck. You know why, babe? You know why? Because Spirit's watching all this shit, right? Spirit's watching this. And whoever this energy is got no fucking power, right? Powerless. They got nothing, man. Nothing's moving, right? Nothing that they can do is going to move. You got purpose, baby, right? They can't fuck with your purpose. They can't fuck with your purpose, okay? As long as you stay committed, okay, they can't fuck with you. They're trying to create some sort of financial insecurity, instability. Like, but they can't bind you, babe. They cannot freaking bind you. You're like, nope. They can't attach you to anything. Even like, that's the thing, right? Whatever false accusations, right, are happening. Let me tell you, man, the Most High, Spirit's like, we got this covered, right? Oh, it's like, let them, you know what I mean? Like, let them. Let the false accusations happen. Let the insinuations happen. Let them speak your name, right? Let them. As long as you're speaking truth and you're being truthful, man, this shit's going to backfire, right? Big time backfire. Yeah, somebody's emotionally unfulfilled here. They're unhappy. It's also somebody who's very, very arrogant, whoever they are. Very fucking arrogant. Yeah, I know, MC Hammer, baby, right? Look at him doing shit in the dark, right? But you can't, man. Look, you're in alignment, baby. That's the thing. You're in alignment. That's why they can't mess with you. They can't mess with you. Even if there has been a little bit of disruptive energy here, right? You are and the energy calming, right? Because look, spirit are guiding you out of that situation. Spirit are like in control of the way things are going here. Yeah, look at them watching, looking, talking. Yeah, give them cake. Give them fucking, I don't know, just give them something, right? Give them something, but it's not gonna, nothing's gonna impact you here, right? This is whoever this person is also has low self-esteem. They're selfish, they're jealous, they're vengeful, vindictive. This is somebody who likes to bring you drama, basically, right? And they're only causing themselves delays. Yeah, you're going to be finding peace either way. That's what I mean, man. Like, I don't know where these energies get off thinking that we've got this much time up our sleeves to like conjure up, you know, spell work and this and that towards them, man. Like, fucking, like, I'm always doing something, right? That's either a responsibility or work related, on the grind, right? My children. I barely even get time to freaking socialize. You think I got time to sit there? Man, like, come on, dude, right? People are just cooked, babe, cooked, right? Absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. But it is kind of nice when you've got the power of three protecting each other too, though, right? That's something that don't expect or don't know what to do with, right? When you got protection like that from people around you, you know. Ain't that some shit? Lena Ballerina. Kelly, you'll be after Lena. General, huh? We'll talk later on Discord, ladies. I will, I'm going to be taking some cards inside, right? Because I think there's, I feel like there's a lot to dig into. There's a lot to dig into. There's a lot to dig into. Hey, Chrissy. Yes, you can. Just pop a question in the comment section below. All right, Lena Ballerina. What we got going on for my Lena Ballerina? Clockwork. Something's on time here. Everything's right on time, or the timing of everything is like it's perfect, right? So timing, your timing, or the timing of something is good here, right? So spirit don't want you to have any unnecessary worry. Things are all working out in the right timing here, Lena. Okay, this is again opportunity presenting itself that is going to help inspire you. Right, so yeah, it's a new beginning, right? End of delays. There is movement here. Everything is like the wheel is spinning at the right time, in the right timing, right? It's like all about timing. So there's a lot to do here with, again, the right timing, things being right on time. Okay. So we've got 3 Gabriel. So we've definitely got ship sailing in, expansion, growth. This is also prosperity, you being prosperous from planning. Okay. It's also about you taking the next step, right? So it's like, you know, we've got 2 is about, you know, choosing a path of direction, right? 3 is about finally taking that step. We've also got the 3 of Ariel here on the bottom. So a time of great personal growth here. You got a lot of personal growth coming in here. 3 there also, right? 33. So again, masters are with you. Manifest them, baby. Okay. But yeah, the timing of everything is working out good, leading you into the 4 of Gabriel. So stability here, something that you're going to celebrate. You're going to be able to celebrate the hard work. Okay. It's also you releasing yourself from any burdensome situations. Again, just grounding yourself out, feeling stable, right? 10 of Raphael. You look, baby girl, you are manifesting. You're manifesting your ultimate fulfillment out here. That's what you're doing, right? And it's like everything, like, you know, bit by bit, all in the right time, right? Ace of Michael here. So, you know, you've got new ideas coming. Don't let any bumps in the road deter you, okay? Bumps in the road are going to be lessons, right? Remember, lessons turn into blessings, okay? And just be mindful of communication over the next sort of month as well. Make sure you clear up any miscommunications with anyone, especially when it comes to plans and things that you're moving forward with. And continue to have confidence, baby. Continue to have confidence. Love you, baby girl. Oh, Kelly, will you ever read the right man? Well, Kelly, I'll tell you one thing, right? Spirit can't, until you completely let go of, right? And again, don't take my word from it. Take my word for it. I mean, Mystical could probably tell you the same thing. Gala can probably tell you the same thing. These are women who have spent a lot of time on their own single, right? But you can't open up a new opportunity when you haven't closed out old opportunities, when you haven't let go of things from the past, right? Or again, put an end to cycles, right? What's happening is if there's something good that you want coming in, spirit can't bring it in because they don't know that you want that because you're still leaving the door open for shit that you don't want, right? So until you completely cut off, right? Queen of Michael, until you completely cut off, right? And I mean independence, right? A time for your career. This card says a time for your career rather than relationships. You need to put that work in, okay, to your independence, right? But you need to completely cut off from all energies. You need to close all the doors, right? And it's time to make a decision here. Okay, with the seven of Raphael, it's time to make a decision here and be clear about what you want, right? So you're going to have to take action towards that. So if you want new opportunities, you need to close off to the opportunities or the things that aren't working and then open up to them. Otherwise, Spirit won't bring you anything. Spirit will keep bringing you the same lesson over and over and over. Four of Pentacles, okay, until you start to become more aware of your own emotions, how those emotions are impacting your relationships at the moment, right? The only way to have a new life, right, is again by seeking out other possibilities, right? This is about seeking out other possibilities, looking for other options, right? But if you've still got things that you haven't closed out, then again, spirit won't bring you in anything, right? They won't. Because then what are you going to do? Like get into a messy situation, right? Like we don't want to be doing that. We don't want to also be codependent on other people's energy and then go, oh, well, like now somebody else got my attention. No, because I'm telling you right now, that person's not going to be the right person. They're not. Ace of Raphael. This is about, looking for deep and lasting connections here, like proper deep and lasting. I did see what you, homie, we're going to have to debrief at some point, Ralph. We are going to have to debrief, right? I love you, homie. But this is about as well, like spending, which is the Ace of Cups, just loving yourself, right? Just self-love, you know what I mean? And not attaching to anyone. Well, that's the only way you're ever going to have anything like, and I mean, your question was, right? Let me go back up to it. Because it was, I just want to go back and read it again, right? Will I ever meet the right man? No, because like the mindset, right, is telling you, oh, it's too hard to break away. It's too hard to be independent. It's too hard. You're not going to get anything easy, right? In order to grow in this life, to heal, to elevate, right? We are faced with challenges, and the only way to overcome those challenges is to go through those challenges, right? There's no shortcut here. Okay, there is something better waiting for you, but you got to take some steps here, right? You know what you have to do. And there's no other way around it. There is, and I'm telling you, Kelly, doesn't matter how many readings you get, how many people, if you start going and getting readings from other people, they're like, oh yeah, I see this person in your energy. I'm telling you right now, they are fucking frauds, right? Spirit will not deliver you the right man while you keep making the same mistakes, the same choices that you're doing over and over. It just won't happen, right? You're looking for wish fulfillment, but you're not freeing yourself from these situations, right? You're not doing the one thing that I'm going to say keeps coming up for you, right? It's just right. You need to go through the transformation. You need to heal, right? You need to heal. You need to put an end to these difficult situations in order to have those dreams come true, right? You do need more rest too, right? You absolutely need more rest. Rest your mind, right? I don't care if it's like you, whatever. I know you work hard, right? And you've got a lot to work on, right? But you need to rest your mind, right? You need to, I want you to please, right? I fucking love you, right? But you drive me nuts, woman. I can say this because she's an actual friend of mine. Stop listening to readings and shit, right? That keep, just stop it. Just stop it, right? Start listening to positive affirmations, subliminals, things that are going to actually start to heal you, that are going to start to like rewire your brain, right? That's what you need. That's the only thing that's going to bring balance here, man, right? By being like rational, right? By being disciplined, right? This is about you having strength here. You need to have strength here, okay? You need to stay in your integrity, right? Stop getting so caught up in the emotions of things, right? You need to let go of the emotions here, okay? Big picture, right? It's like we keep going around and around circles here, you know? That's all right. Look, it took me a long time too, Kelly. It took me a long time, right? It did, okay? But you got to release yourself from the shit that holds you back, right? All the shit that's holding you back, the people, places, and things, okay? And stop worrying about it, right? Stop worrying about what if I don't. That mindset alone is what's blocking it, right? When you start thinking that, speaking that out into the universe, right? That's what the universe is doing. It's putting you through your biggest fears, right? So that you can work through them. But if we don't actually work through them, we don't acknowledge them, we don't make the changes, there we never get to the other side. We never get to celebrate. We never get the wish fulfillment. Okay. So it's important to have balance, right? To balance these things out. It's not, it's not all doom and gloom, right? Like you can actually make the healing journey and the balancing out of your energy an actual fun thing, right? You can actually make it a fun thing, right? So it is. Spirit are trying to help you gain some sort of spiritual growth here. They want you to work on your spiritual growth here. That's what they want you to work on. All right? They want you to take some sort of action here, right? Take action. Make a change. Make a choice to change, okay? Start thinking more positively. But you do. You're going to have to, again, make a choice to make those changes. Like, I don't even know what you're hanging on. What is it that you're hanging on to? Like, it's not even a man, babe. It's not even a fucking man, right? That's not a man you can ever be proud of. That's not a man. It's not the love of your life, right? Like, and I've seen you in this situation for far too long, right? I've read this energy that you've been connected to for far too long and told you this is not the fucking one, right? This isn't the one, right? This is just here to highlight, and this has highlighted for you the same areas which you haven't healed before, right? And the fact that you've gravitated towards an energy that somebody from your past used to do the same shit to you, because you need to heal that part of yourself, right? You need to heal that aspect of yourself as to why you allow people to treat you like that, right? But it stems from that trauma, right? It's just a lesson. He was nothing more than a lesson. That's all he is. Nothing more than a lesson. Mariah Carey, hero, right? There's a hero that lies in you, right? Be the hero of your own story here, right? Before you, again, when you are at, it's like if you're here, right, and somebody's down here, not a match, right? But if you want somebody to be here, right, remember, you are going to attract where you're at a lot of the times. But he's never fucking there anyway, man. What are you talking about? You're either at work or alone most of the time anyway. You're either at work or alone most of the time anyway. I think we need to find you a freaking woman. We need to find you something that's more positive, right? Something. I don't care. Go do a yoga class or something. Go do a freaking, go do something, woman. Something, right? Something. But it's what's happening is you are attracting in what it is that you need to learn right now, or people that are matching your energy. Not necessarily same behavior, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not where you want to be, right? And the more time you keep wasting, the longer that like spirit's got to like hold back anything that's actually meant for you, right? Can't give you something that you're not ready for, because how would you recognize it? If you are willing to settle for shit for so long, how the fuck would you even recognize what a good man is? And most of us don't even recognize what a true good man is because we've settled for shit so many times, right? It was like, yeah, we'll just take that shit, whatever, right? That when a good man's actually there, we don't know what one looks like, and then we become guarded, closed off, push it away, reject it, like we don't know, you know. Well, I told you, man, you need a freaking hobby. I think you should, I don't know, go start a yoga class or something. Right? Go do something that's good for your body, mind, and soul, right? Something that's going to, and like I say it all the time, like I don't know how much ass kicking I can do without, like, without me being a fucking nag woman, right? Like I don't like to nag my friends. I don't want to be that, I used to nag my ex-husband. I don't want to nag my friends. But yeah, like what Rach says, you need somebody that elevates you, not brings you down, not makes you question yourself, makes you feel insecure, makes you wonder, right? That lies and manipulates and just no plays. It's too much game playing, man. We're too old for that shit, right? Are you too old for that shit now? Yoga dudes are into fitness and spiritual good. I know, right? I was like, go do some yoga, right? Gain some flexibility back too, right? But you need to start doing at least one thing, one healthy thing, right? Make the decision to start doing one healthy thing for yourself, right? That you know is going to fuel your body, mind, and soul, right? All three of those elements, right, need to be like tick, tick, tick. That's how eventually you're gonna be able to have that healing. All right, Chrissy, you asked. Let me go all the way back up. Let me just see, did any of my other members jump in and ask? Because obviously members do take priority. Where's with me and my weird accents today, man? Can I stop? He wasn't man enough for me, right? Kelly, he's not man enough for you, man. He's just not man enough for you, right? And it's turning you into an insecure little girl. Like it's turning you into insecure. Like, no, we can't be doing that. We cannot be doing that. All right, let's go back down. Let's see. So, what's coming towards you in love? You want to know what's coming towards you in love? Love, and then who's after that? Maria, are you still there? I don't know who's still here, who's not. And you can put in a question, Maria, if you could put that. If you're still here, Maria, put that in. I've got you on the list in the order. I know it's like a freaking circus today. Billy, how are you? Beautiful. Hope you're doing well. What's been going on with you, Billy? Maria, let me know what your question is or what you want your read about, pretty please. Keep dreaming about going to Cowgirls pub. Okay. I keep dreaming about. Wait, hold up. Lena, is that your wait, am I just tripping? Did you change names on me? Oh, okay, let me go back up, Maria. Hold up. Sorry. Because Cowgirls Papa. Cowgirls. I'm like, it is him, isn't it? I'm like, it's your cousin, isn't it, Lena? My God, Milo. Because I'm like looking at the I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, right? What is that? You're a trooper. What is the commotion here today, right? Like it seems like everything external to me. I'm like focused, zoned in, right? Like everything external is like just falling to shit out here. Will your ex probably be sending payments for the money he owes me over the next 2 months? Well, if it's voluntary, sorry, Maria, I don't mean to laugh, right? If it's voluntary, no, he's not. If this is like of his own accord, his own free will, no. I'm going to answer that straight out. No. If this is something that he can't get away from because it's court ordered or something of that nature, then yes. But if there's any free will in there available to him, no, he's not going to. He's going to He's going to string it along. He's going to write it out. But we'll get into that a little bit in a minute. Let me just write down these other questions. So, Marlo, you want to know about writing the book? Was there anyone else? Yeah, I feel like Maria, like he's in control of it, right? He's in control of it, so it's going to be like on his terms. It's going to be on his terms, but unless it's again like unless there's something that's mandatory there, if there's free will in this situation, which I feel like there's free will, it's not. It's he'll do it when he wants to do it, right? Don't you just love that? But again, we'll answer that. Jamie, yes, Jamie. All right. Jamie, let me just do Chrissy because she's been waiting a while. Then I'll do Jamie because Jamie is a member. And members do get priority. Jamie, what are we doing for you next couple of months? Do you want to do to the end of the year? Should do end of year? Step back, you're dancing kind of close, right? All right. Hopefully I've got everything on the list. All right. Chrissy, what's coming towards you in love? If you're still here, Chrissy, I hope you're still here. If you're not, I was like, if you're not, let me know. Oh my God, right? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? All right, let's have a look. Let me get another deck, actually. I need something a little bit bigger to work with. Should we go the light seers? Yeah, let's go the light seers. All right, my beautifuls. But yeah, Chrissy, if you could just let me know if you're still here, that would be great. So now some people just get impatient, right, when you're giving them free reads. Which I just feel like, man, come on, man. Don't be getting impatient with me. We do our best up in here, right? Don't we? I don't know why I keep getting that. Someone's getting too close to somebody. Somebody doesn't like somebody close in their space. All right, last call, Chrissy. If you are still in this chat, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to move straight on to Jamie. Just need a yay or nay. No? All right. Jamie. Let's have a look, beautiful. Let's have a look, girl. All right, Jamie, and then I'll do your question, Maria, and then yours, Marlo. Right. All right, what's going on? Can we ask it like this, like this, like this, like this, and like that? There could be some things that there could be a bit of like rearranging going on over the next couple of months, right? Let's look at you don't need to read your golden. All right, Cappy, right? 11 on the count over there. Show me November. What's happening in November? Okay, in November, Jamie, Spirit want you to be careful, right? You are manifesting right now. All right. So, Spirit want you to, even though you don't know exactly where things are headed right now, Jamie, what Spirit don't want you sitting in an energy of feeling worried about your finances, insecurity about your finances, right? Again, don't want to manifest that right now. You don't want to manifest that right now. So, you're a little bit unsure about some of the things that you're trying to manifest, okay? It's like right now you're fearing the unknown. Let your intuition guide you. Stop sitting in your head right now, okay? This is a lesson. I'm going to say this is a lack lesson that you've had come up in the past, okay? That Spirit needs you to get on top of, right? They need you to like get on top of it because you're manifesting right now. We don't want to manifest. We don't want to manifest shit that you don't want, okay? Yes. Stressed out about whether you're going to have a victory here, whether you're going to be successful, Okay, Spirit is saying to you, Jamie, get yourself a new outlook here, right? You're going to need to. You're going to need to flip your mindset here and have a more positive outlook. What, Spirit? Didn't want you to hear which bit? In case I need to repeat myself, right? Stop stressing out about your success, your victory, right? Again, you need to get a different perspective, a different outlook on your abundance situation, your money situation, okay? Spirit saying, continue to make good decisions, right? Continue to make good decisions here. What is this, right? It's like, again, get out of your head, girl. Get out of your head, woman. Ay, ay, ay. Lady, do we need to have freaking words, right? Like, do we need to have a one-to-one out here? What is this? What are you doing to yourself right now? Are you shit-talking yourself at the moment? Have you been shit-talking yourself a little bit? Have you been a little bit hard on yourself, a little bit harsh, saying some mean words to yourself, something of that nature? Not good enoughs, can't do's, that kind of thing? You're worried about there not being opportunities, right? You're worried about there not being the right opportunities. I'm going to kick your ass, woman. Stop it. Right? 1111, number 4. I knew it, right? Like, you look at you, right? You're being mean to yourself, girl. Stop it. Because you're going to start to manifest exactly what you're worried about. Right? You're worried about things not growing. Man, Spirit Light, dude, right? We need you to be confident here. We need you to be in a confident energy. We need you to be confident about even the things that you can't see unfolding right now, Jamie, right? We need you to be confident with that. Let me get you a couple of oracle cards over here, woman. I love you, but you can't. Every time you slip into that, right? Every time you slip into that mindset, right? You are going to feel that shift pull back until you no longer have that fear. Gain your composure before you proceed ahead, okay? Just take a deep breath, girl, right? Take a deep fucking breath. I don't know how many times I have to tell you how amazing you are and how hard you fucking have worked over the past year, right? But you've done an amazing job, right? Stop doubting yourself. Stop having the fear. Everything will work out. Even the challenges, right? The challenges are what? Opportunities for growth, baby. We know that, okay? See it as, oh, Spirit are giving me a problem to solve where all of a sudden I've got this tool, right? This problem solving tool, this option that I keep now. And every time I face something similar, I go, oh man, I know what I'm going to do here, right? I'm going to pull this tool out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's it. Don't break it down into good experiences, bad experience. Just put it into the middle here, into neutral, right? Put the thoughts, the energy, everything into neutral right now and just go, it's just a part of the process and the growth, right? It's not bad. It's not good, right? It just is. It just is. And be open to Spirit giving you what it is that you need right now, not necessarily what you want, what you need, okay? Because it is trying to set you up for the long term, all right? So Spirit Alert, can you please just put an end, right? Get a freaking grip, woman, right? Put an end to those toxic thoughts, right? Which are leading towards toxic habits or toxic outcomes here, okay? Get a grip. Too much emphasis on materialism and not enough on the fact that it's the journey, right? That you're supposed to be enjoying, right? The ups, the downs, the highlights, the shadows, all of it, right? Try and look, if you can try and look at it at a more neutral perspective, it's going to feel less like you're being beaten down by your own thoughts, right? Because all it is you manifesting yourself, right? So liberate yourself, okay? This is about releasing yourself from self-imposed prisons, limitations, right? You got to. Yes, you can ask a question. Absolutely. Also, those of you guys, like, if you're not already subbed to my channel, right, please hit the sub button. I really would appreciate it. We do this on a frequent basis up in here, right? So, a little sub in return would be very, very appreciated. Take control, baby. Get a grip. Take control of this shit, girl. Right? Take control of this shit. Take control of it. You've done it before and you can do it again. Okay? You can do it again. But if I need to kick your butt, right? If I need to kick your ass, right, on Telegram messages, I will, Jamie. I freaking will. I will. Okay? Because again, I don't want you sitting here counter manifesting, right? Manifesting against yourself and then getting yourself stuck for no good reason, right? Like, right? Look at the truth here. The truth as we know it, okay? Just keep making those well thought out moves. That's all you got to do. And if something doesn't work out, it's not meant to. If a solution isn't there, it's because Spirit want to challenge you. They want to challenge you to see how far you can grow, right? But exactly, hasn't she, Rach, man? She's come so fucking far, right? You're doing amazing, babe, right? You got a lot on your plate. You're still dealing with freaking Taurus's bullshit, right? Like, this is a time for expanding your experiences. That's all Spirit trying to do. They're doing it in a way where you don't have to deal with other people and doing it, right? It's very much just a you self thing, right? But you've got a lot more control here than you actually realize. It's just where you've got the control, you're not realizing what you can actually control. It's your mindset, right? That's what they want you to control. That's where you've got the power. The way that these lessons are unfolding, I feel like Spirit actually like have a hand in a lot of this, right? Yeah. So again, just get into that boss bee energy again, girl. Right? Get into it. I love you. But if you need to talk to me, go, you know where I'm at. Okay. All right, Maria. Again, I just keep going back to, nah, man, he's on his terms. If you're still here, Maria, he's on his terms, man. He's on his terms. It might be dribs and drabs, right? Dribs and drabs. Angel 313. That's an interesting one. I'm not laughing at you, right? I'm just, because I know straight up an energy like that don't regret. They don't regret what they've done, right? They regret the loss, right? They regret losing shit, but they don't regret. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't read fortune. I can pull you a card and give you some general advice, something that Spirit wants you to know. But yeah, somebody who's controlling and abusive has no remorse. What are you talking about? That's a narcissistic energy. That's not somebody who gives a shit, right? So you think they feel regret? When somebody's abusive and controlling, they don't have regret. They only regret what they can't now get out of you. That's about it, right? That is about it. That's about it. All right, Maria, let's have a little look. See. I feel like he's trying to think quickly about how he can make this happen. Right? So he wants to make it happen quite quickly. Yeah, there's something not going well though, so things aren't moving for him. There's obstacles there, so it could take longer than the 2 months. Yeah, it's gonna take longer than the 2 months, right? It's gonna probably take longer than the 2 months, unless something changes, right? Again, and this is gonna be based off of free will here, right? Because right now he's powerless, or he feels powerless, Maria, to be able to change that situation. So it's like there is he wants to take action, like he wants to get it done, like he wants to, but there's some sort of delay here in finances and things like that. There's a delay in the finances, right? Being able to create and be abundant. So you might be waiting a little bit, but look, it could also be in dribs and drabs. Could be in dribs and drabs. But eventually, I feel like eventually, yes, right? Eventually, yes. You may have to keep asking for it too, right? Because it could take like, could be a little bit on the slow side here, right? A little bit on the slow side. All right, Milo. Book, huh? Write a book. I feel like Milo, you are potentially going to fight against it. Um, this could be a bit of a mental challenge here for you, okay? Because this could feel you could worry, Milo, about like rejection or people not wanting to read what you've written. All right, so fears, right? Yeah, okay. Fears, worries about like if it would sell, if it would get published, things like that may actually stop you from writing it. Okay. Don't be attached to the outcome, Milo. Just write it. Okay. I get that there could be more than one thing that you end up writing. You could end up also collaborating with somebody as well when it comes to writing as well, Milo. But yeah, you got to free your mindset here, right? You've got to not be don't block yourself, okay? And be ready to like face those fears, Milo, right? Be ready to face your fears, right? Don't sit in the space of doubt or being pessimistic, right? Um, I love that. I love that. I love that. And look, it might not be a freaking like again, guys, you gotta remember, like you know, we're in a especially those of us that are really committed to our spirituality, like we're in a niche space in life, right? We're in a niche little spot here. It's not religion, it's not mainstream. Like we're in our own little pocket over here, and so, um, opportunity harder to kind of come by because they're not mainstream. They're not, it's not. Certain things aren't exactly marketable, right, to those who control the way that this world operates. So, don't be disheartened. Don't do things only based off of the outcome of what it's going to bring you in. Just do it, right? Just do it. Maybe it's going to be that you're going to publish yourself, right? Maybe there's going to be something that you end up, like I said, I think you need to go through, Milo. I think that's divinely orchestrated, right? Hermit mode, divinely orchestrated. You needed to cut off from energies that weren't. Look at that, right? You needed to be separated from these energies, okay, so that you could have that creative spark, right? So that your passion for life could return, so that you could start being enthusiastic, have growth, um, looking at new opportunities, right? This is actually what's igniting your passion to heal and to grow. So don't worry about what you've lost, okay? You got to stand your ground anyway, right? Spirit want you to keep your boundaries up when it comes to certain people. You will find your shared space of joy, though, right? You will find it. You'll find your tribe. You just got to keep navigating and working through it, right? And again, eventually, once you do your move and things like that, and you get all settled, right? You'd be surprised, man. The energies that are gonna come into your world, right? Jason, what up? My brother from another mother. Yeah, look, you just yeah, don't try not to let that kind of dishearten you, right? Stay optimistic, stay excited, right? Just know that again, things are being orchestrated right now, right? Things are being orchestrated. It was so that again you could go heal, okay? I know, it is bringing out that lack of confidence there, right? But this is about you preparing to leave your comfort zone, right? They want you to leave your comfort zone. And the only way that you can do that, right, is by completing that cycle, especially when it comes to, like, I mean, dude, like, not being seen, not wanting to be seen, right? People fucking watching that have always got something to say, man. Like, I'm in that boat every day, man. Like, it is what it is, right? Either love me, hate me, either way, I don't give a shit, right? I've learned to be comfortable with me, who I am, right? And just doing my own thing. I am very fortunate, though, that I have some really good friends. I've got some really good people that see me for who I truly am, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, right? Whatever. And you know, they're my people, man. You know, they're the people that I don't have to fight for their love, their support, their attention, right? They're just there. They're showing up, they're rocking up, and vice versa. So you'll find those, though, in time. Once you learn to let go of energies that you shouldn't be giving your time to and that you shouldn't be investing in, right? All of a sudden you open up space for new energies to kind of come in, right? All right, I'm going to go back up now and scroll back up. I will take a couple more reads and then I'm going to jump off. Man, my coffee's still here, right? Coffee. Who's her daddy? Jeepers creepers. What you guys all changing your online names up in here for? I can't keep up with all the changes that you guys do, right? Thank God for your profile pictures. All right, that's where I'm trying to get to that next question. Hang on. All right, let's have a look. We're going to do, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I don't know if I'm a reader so much as I am today an entertainer, right? Look, to be fair, right, I'm a life path 8 and we're all about, you know, the theatrics, the dramatics, right? Like, I wanted to be an actor or a singer when I was younger, okay? That was, you know, that's how I wanted to originally use my voice until Spirit were like, no, we're not going to let you sell your soul to the, to the devil, right? And eventually, you know, I got on my spiritual path and I'm right where I need to be. But I like to think that, like, at least bring a little bit of sparkling glitter to the show too, right? Because, man, this spiritual shit be heavy sometimes, right? We've got to have fun with it. We've got to have fun with it. I will get to you, Jackson. There was a couple. All right. So, I'm just going to call you Angel because it's like, anyway, Angel. Right. Nangel. Nangel. Are you still here, Nangel? Megan, how are you, beautiful? It's been a minute. Been a minute since we last kicked it. All right, and then I've got RXEZ. What is that? RXEZ? Is that like some sort of vehicle? We're talking about some sort of engine configuration, some sort of sports car. I don't know. I'm just being a dick. And we'll pull a card for you. All right. So let's have a look. How does your wife, man? Like, so still your wife, not your ex-wife? Not your ex-wife? Not your ex? Huh? Please don't sing. Stop it, Rach. Stop it. You're in divorce process? Nice. Nice. All right, let's have a look. Does the soon-to-be ex-wife regret behavior? The only thing that looks like is that you've freed yourself, right? That's the problem. There's no regret, there's no remorse, there's no nothing, right? This isn't somebody who wants to work well together with you. It's not. maybe a little bit upset that that she doesn't have control anymore, right? See, she doesn't want you going towards, right? She doesn't want you going towards peace and balance. She doesn't. She wants you to feel like, she wants you to feel melancholy, right? She wants you to feel like you're the one that's missing out here. But you need to see this for what it truly is. You need to see this for what it truly is. If there was any regret, it would only be because out of control. She's got no control left. That's the only thing. No control, right? This is somebody who is full of themselves, right? Full of themselves. Bad leader, right? Manipulative, abusive, possessive, controlling, unhinged emotions, right? Man, she's showing up as all 4 kings in the reverse, dude. Like this isn't a person who gives a fuck, right? There's no fucks given here. None at all. There's not somebody who knows how to give a fuck, unfortunately. That's the sad part, is that she doesn't know. You're going to get justice though, right? There's going to be fair decisions made here, right? Things are going to balance out. This is also spiritual justice, right? So not just earthly justice, right? Spiritual justice, okay? Yeah, she's avoiding making any changes here. Doesn't want to change. This energy doesn't want to change. This energy will probably never change. God. Spirit want you to pour into yourself right now, okay? Spirit want you to pour into yourself right now, like really focus on loving yourself right now. Everything that this energy stripped, right? Like, this is reckless energy. Like this was a reckless, this person was absolutely reckless with you, right? Oi, oi, oi. Give me one more, Spirit. What's the advice here? There's again, yeah, there's going to be no, there's going to be no success on her ends, right? None. No success. Gonna do, she's right. Yeah, Page of Swords with the moon there. You're being told to hold your energy back, right? Hold back from this deceptive energy. Just not good, right? Not a good energy. I don't, unfortunately, no. I only do super chats on here or PayPal. But yeah, that's just not, this is, again, an energy when they're emotionally out of balance, when they're like, you know, insecure, controlling, manipulative, like that's somebody who, that's going to take a lot for a person to change that. And regret isn't something that comes up in the scope of things, right? Like, because if it was, the regret would already kick in when those behaviors started happening, right? Like when you started being impacted by it, like regret usually with a person that's got empathy or remorse or whatever kind of kicks in, you know, like pretty soon up. But I'm getting like, this is ruthless, right? The energy is freaking ruthless. So you did a good thing in getting away from that, right? You're going to need to take some time to heal for sure. And no rush on it, right? Because it's probably taken a lot from you. Yeah, it's probably taken a lot of your, it's probably stripped you almost bare, right? So take some time, right? Make sure that, you know, you're going to have to build your self-confidence back up, because as well, you don't want to end up in another situation where, because your self-confidence, everything was stripped in this connection, that you end up in another connection with somebody that, you know, you're constantly seeking their validation and their approval and for them to treat you well, right? You don't want to be in that kind of position where you have to prove your, you know, so you want to make sure you've really taken the time to heal. You know, if it's therapy you need, whatever it is, right? Thanks, Mike. How you doing? Glass Rose, how you doing, beautiful? I was about to just wait, is that Glass Rose? Are you Purple Rose? Is that the same thing? Is this everybody just changing names on me? You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. And look, you are going to come back to life. I promise you, you will come back to life. Just, make sure that you look after yourself, you nurture yourself, right? Don't forget the core who you are, Don't let that experience be the determining factor of your worth, who you are. Because that's not the truth, man. It's far from the truth. Right? The truth is that energy is ruthless and fucking savage. And yeah, sending you a lot of love, man. Sending you lots of love, man. Because that's brutal. It's brutal to see divine masculine like so. I thought so. I thought it was Pepper Rose. All right. So after that, okay, let me just keep writing down because I had a feeling that I had to write down. I wanted to know if RXEZ, are you still here? And then I wanted to know if who was that next one? Don't scroll too far, Carrie. Right, scrolling all over the shop today. Scrolling around the place. Oh my god. Jacksonville, are you still here too? Yes, that's perfect. I'm glad you just wrote that. I was like, yeah. Did you have an actual question, Jacksonville? And again, if RXEZ, if you're still here, could you just please pop a yep, a yay, or a nay? Well, you can't pop a nay in here if you're not here. Oh, thank you, beautiful. I really appreciate that. I do wish you all the fucking love and healing, and you will get there. You will absolutely get there. All right, I'm guessing RXEZ is left the building. Jason, yep. Let me just let me get Jacksonville out the way, and then I'm going to get you, Jason. And then I'll go from there after that. Alrighty, let's have a look. Whatever comes out for you, hey? Let's start off over here with some of my oracle cards. Same to do with brown eyes. Who's got brown eyes? You got brown eyes? Somebody's got brown eyes. I don't know why Spirit's telling me brown eyes, right? But brown eyes are going to be significant. All right, so there's some changes here, Jacksonville, that you're needing to make here, okay? Spirit are wanting you to make some changes to have a different experience here, particularly surrounding commitments, okay? So I don't know, are you in a commitment? Are you thinking about commitment? This could be that you need to make some changes before getting into a commitment so that your relationships can reach a deeper level, right? If you are already in a commitment or in a situation, relationship, whatever it is, there's some changes here that are needing to be made, right? Short-lived experience, huh? So something's about to pass, or someone's going to pass, or something's passed quite quickly. So, well, it could be that then. It could be that there's changes to a commitment here that, was it a short-lived thing, something short and brief, right? Look, some things are only meant to be short-lived experiences, okay? And we're meant to just enjoy them or learn something from them, and then that's it. We're done with that, right? So Spirit want you to make some sort of calculated moves here, right? So they want you to be a lot more intentional, is kind of what I want to say here, right? They want you to be intentional. They want you to move with intention from here on out. Be intentional about what you're calling in, what you're connecting to, what you're listening to, what you're allowing to guide you. Okay, Uranus energy. There's change coming here, right? There could be some unpredicted changes here that are coming in as well. Uranus, Aquarius energy. Could be, again, going through some sort of transformation here. All right. Push it some more, right? Spirit want you to push yourself a little bit more here. All right. Push it a little bit more. Right, so something you could be pushing yourself in that's going to be good for you, like beneficial for you. The star is here. I did say Aquarius energy, didn't I? Right? Aquarius, Uranus energy, right? So again, there is a a time of healing here. This is also the end of a difficult situation. Okay, so looks like you've successfully completed some sort of phase, right? So it's time for a new project, or it's time to have that next level up, right? That's what they want you to do, have a next level up, right? Push it a little bit, right? Nine of Ariel here. So I want you to work hard too, right? Make sure you're putting in the effort. I'm not sure, Mac. I was born like this. It could just be genetics, right? It could just be genetics, a little bit of makeup, you know? I don't know why, right? Again, I was just born like this. Hard work's going to lead towards success. I'm just going to call you Jackson, right? Hard work's going to lead towards some sort of success here. Not just when it comes to like actual money, but you feeling stable, like you actually feeling stable and grounded, right? Yeah, there is some sort of change here, right? Or spirit wanting you to make change, okay? Change. So you could also have some sort of sudden revelation, Jackson, that comes up, right? Where you break free from something. It could be a way of thinking as well. Okay, yeah, there's some sort of new idea, clarity, new way of thinking that's coming in here for you, which is going to help you to manifest a lot more confidently. All right, but yeah, they want you to take action here. Okay, get really focused, get really grounded, and they want you to, like I said, push yourself, right? Push yourself a little bit. Push it some more. Hope that helps, Jackson. All right, Jason, my homie, my brother from another mother. All right, let's have a little look-see, Jason. What are we looking at? Can I get ready for what Spirit want you to know for at least the next week or so? I don't know why I just got take a break, take a fucking Kit Kat break. Jason, do you need to break from something? Do you need to have a break from something? Is there, are you... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Spirit's like, you know what's going on. Duh, I do know what's going on. Exhaustion, baby, right? Like, whew, you could be getting yourself close to a little bit of breaking point as well. All right, so just be mindful, Jason, because remember, it took a while for your health to get back in good order when, you know, when you weren't feeling so good. It took you a while to bounce back. Like, just be careful when you're not getting to the point of burnout and exhaustion, whether that be mentally or physically, okay? Ooh, look at that. 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. What you holding back from? Right? Something's holding you back, or you're holding back from something, right? So some sort of truth or clarity here, Spirit needs you to see, right, in solitude. So again, there could be something, it could be some sort of communication, some sort of spiritual communication, right? Do you meditate, Jason? Are you meditating? There's something that you need to see the truth about. You need to see a truth, right? An inner truth, your inner truth, something about truth, clarity, answers from the inside. What is with me and all my, like, weird singing and shit today, man? I can't stop, right? Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, Jason, man. Got the Ace of Wands and 2 of Cups straight under that, right? But straight under that is the Ace of Cups in reverse. So still, the birds are going off. The birds are going off. Nobody said it was easy, right? So Jason, man, Jason, I love you, homie, right? But you know what men do really, really well is like suppress their emotions, bottle them down so much and go like, what emotions? I don't even know what you're talking about. I've totally healed that. Spirit is showing me, right, that you do. You still got some sort of repressed emotions here, okay, that you still haven't healed just yet, right? Just yet. I'm just wondering, maybe Jason, if whenever you get some time, and I know time is a hard thing for you to get right now, if you want to have a chat about and just try and dig a little bit deeper into what this is, okay? Because it's there's still something here, and it doesn't matter how many times, like it's like it's the same thing that keeps coming up here, right? So it's there's still a blockage here for you, right? That's you've put it out of your mind though. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're like out of mind, out of sight. I fucking love you, homie. You're like, yeah, I don't need to think about that. We're all good, right? We're all good. But it's actually causing it could be causing like again like turmoil that you don't even realize, right? Like because again this is like deep subconscious shit now, right? Like it's like you push it down into the subconscious mind where like it's I don't even think you're recognizing it, right? So you definitely need more rest though. Definitely need some more rest here. Okay, need more rest. I don't know. But yeah, this might be something that we need to work through, right? If you need some help, man, let's talk about it, right? Talk about it. We can talk about it in private, right? Where we can sort of just dig around a bit. Okay, because it's still like afraid to take a risk. You know what I mean? Afraid to take a risk of like, you know, collaborating with anyone or doing anything. Like it's just, yeah. Because you're like, I've recovered, I'm recovering. I don't want to have to recover again. But it's causing a bit of a blockage, bit of a delay here for you. That Spirit are trying to help you to get a different perspective on balance out, right? And balance is within reach, right? It's just we need to look at this maybe a little bit differently, right? And look, this is a great time to do it as well with you know, Scorpio season with Mercury in transiting into Scorpio, right? This could be a good time to have that conversation where, look, maybe I can sort of provoke, you know, ask some sort of provoking, probing type questions, right? I don't know if you heard the All 12 Signs reading, the intro Daily Jazz. But, you know, we can maybe try and work through it like that with a bit of like some triggering questions that might start bringing up some things, right, that you'll be able to think about and kind of work through. So, yeah, let's see if we can try and get whatever this is. Again, I feel like it's subconscious, but it's having an effect on like the actual physical realm. It's having an effect on the physical realm where it's like there's a particular area, right? There's a particular area where we're not having success, right? Where we obviously haven't had success in the past, right? Any of us who are like single right now clearly haven't had success in relationships and connections. So, but yeah, Spirit want to teach you how to. It's like Spirit want to help you to balance out those emotions, right? To get those emotions in check. So that, again, you can have that emotional fulfillment and have that with somebody. Yeah, I think it's trust too. I do too. So I think we need to revisit. Like the self-trust, but we'll talk about it like one-on-one, not with the group dynamic and things like that, and just see what, you know what I mean? Like just, you know, use me as a soundboard where you can just kind of go, oh, yep, da-da-da, and we'll get the answer, man. We'll find the answer. You will find the answer. And then eventually you'll be able to apply some sort of, you know, some sort of strategy, just like we had with the you know, learning self-trust again, rebuilding self-trust. It's no different, right? It's no different applying that to any decision you make, whether it be business, work, relationships, family. Like it's still about trusting that you've made those good choices. And look, maybe we need to start writing them down. Like maybe we need to go through and go, okay, let's list out the good choices that you've made over the course of the past, say like 6 months, so that you can be like, oh, fuck yeah. You know, like, oh, I normally would have done this, but I did this, right? We need to look at where you've made the changes and the good choices, the changes that you've made, the good choices that you've made, so that you can go, but I do things differently, right? So that you can start to recognize that, and we can start to reprogram the subconscious mind as well into recognizing that no, you know what you're doing here. All right, so we'll work on that. You let me know when you've got time. Obviously, your schedule is probably a lot more intense than mine, but you know I'm only ever a message away. You know that. Love you, homie. All right. If that is it, am I done for today? What am I up to? 4 hours of streaming? 3.5, 4? 4.5? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. It was supposed to be raining today. It's sunny. I should probably go hang up my washing. But if anybody else would like a read, please just quickly pop it in before I bounce, right? Before I bounce. I know you meant love me. I won't make you correct your typo. You're like already correcting yourself. Already correcting it. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Always, right? Always. I got myself a good little soul truck, man. I can't be more grateful for, again, those of you that are always here fucking co-creating this existence with me, man. This channel wouldn't be what it is without you guys, you know? It wouldn't. There's been some really good growth happening here, new energies. I'm loving it. It's life's good, baby. Oh, life's good. What you sourpuss, man? Somebody's a freaking sourpuss over here. That's right. What am I doing for you, general? Right, do you want a time? You've got a time period for that one, beautiful. Time period. I feel like I really need it. Let me actually switch up the deck. Switch up the deck. I feel like I'm going to need to smudge, sound cleanse, freaking knock out, smash out, shuffle out all my tarot decks except for 3. There's only 3 that I haven't touched today. Well, 3 out here. I've got untouched ones inside. But yeah, if you've got a time period for your general, or we just want to see what Spirit's got to tell you. I'm guessing that's no time period. All right, we're just gonna read for you. I don't know why I still want to just call you Purple Rose. Oh shit. Shit. Tower's out here, baby. What's the tower about? Something change? Again, not all towers are bad towers, man. I love a good tower. Love me a good tower. 717, right? You could be going through some sort of spiritual awakening here. Man, Spirit could just be like blowing your mind right now. Right? Blowing your mind. Knight of Cups. Could be a sudden change, right? With, I don't know, situation. Oh, no. Who the hell is that? Whose energy is that, man? You got somebody, so you got somebody from your past here. 6 of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in the reverse, 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. So, somebody potentially that you've left behind here. This person could be penny pinching, feeling a lot of burden, responsibility, right? Heavy load, man. They got a heavy load to carry here. Again, this is somebody that isn't very disciplined, right? Isn't very disciplined. Okay, could be, I don't know, wanting to give you their cup, right? I wouldn't. Looks like the only thing they've got in this cup was It looks like there's like dog biscuits in there, like dog treats, right? That's all that looks like there's in that cup, right? It's like some sort of dog treats. And maybe you're not a dog, right? You're not a dog. So we're not taking like dog treats in a cup out here, right? But it's like there's all this, it's like, oh, but that's all I can afford, right? Oh, I've only got dog treats right now. What the fuck? Oh shit, man! Like I don't even know, right? You're in alignment though, right? Not with this person, not with this energy, right? You're in alignment here, okay? Somebody wants to. Somebody wants to. Oh man, look at that! Like I don't want to fart no more, right? There's somebody who wants to make up, right? They want to make up. They don't want to battle anymore. Okay. But yeah, this is somebody that, you know what? Because look at all these dirty cups, man. There was like so many dirty cups here. You're like, oh, I've got to walk away and clean those dirty cups out, huh? Right? Dirty cups. Those cups are going in the bin, right? Because they're dirty, right? They're dirty cups. Seven of Swords. This person betrayed you, right? Sneaky motherfucker. This is a sneaky person. Somebody who's been sneaky. Somebody who was sneaky, right? Wants to come and make some sort of offer again. Make some sort of offer here. Page of Pentacles, like, you know, let's just start a whole new cycle, a new contract, right? New spiritual contract here. Nope. Right? This person's seeing you as being the Empress. Yeah, like nah. It's just yeah. You're in alignment for other things out here. Look at that, the devil, man. It's the devil. That's the devil's energy. Devil wants to see if you want to work. Man, you can't work with this devil. You know that. You know that. Somebody wants you to be maybe blind to them being in your energy too, right? Someone doesn't want you to know that they're in your energy. Somebody wants you to maybe not be so solid in your decision as well to not repeat a cycle, right? But you're like, you're positive, right? Feeling optimistic about life, right? You're confident about shit. You're confident just being all on your own, right? You're loving life right now. You're just like, I'm good on my own. I don't need nobody, right? You're just happy to read a book, chill out, do what you got to do. Confident, right? You're not feeding into your low vibrational needs either. Okay, so you could be celibate at the moment. But you're happy, man. You're happy. You're good. You're content. You don't need this energy. Who's the one who felt betrayed, right? Somebody feels like they were stabbed in the back, right? Left to bleed out here, right? Somebody feels like they were left to bleed out here. Oh, I don't know why. Woe is me? Woe is me? Queen of Wands, right? Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, man. You're coming through as emotionally balanced, right? Passionate, charismatic, confident, right? Like you're good, girl. You good, right? You good out here. This is somebody that's had no growth since the separation, man. They've also had no opportunities, no resources. Still as manipulative as fucking always. Still the same shit, different day, right? What do they want? They want to heal things with you. They want to heal things with you, but there's still secrets here, right? Yeah, Divine aren't having it. Divine like, nope, that ain't gonna work, right? Divine's like, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work, right? Spirit don't want this to work out. I don't want this to work out. Divine's like, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to keep progressing towards your goals. That's it, right? Stay optimistic, stay enthusiastic, right? But this energy, just, can we just no? Spirit's like, no, right? Because this person is still doing some shady shit, right? Some shady shit. God. Anything else that you want to get? I'll get you a couple of oracle cards from my oracle deck, beautiful, because man, we know when these energies be lurking, right? Emperor in reverse. This person's lost freaking control. No, they got no self-control here. No discipline, no focus. Okay. Continue to make well thought out moves, right? Continue to plan, set intentions, and keep progressing towards those goals. Yeah. So, Spirit want you to be practical, grounded. Okay. There is expansion here, right? Movement taking place. And again, calculated moves here, right? Be intentional. Your pay attention to your intuition as well, your dreams, things like that. Okay, it's going to show you all the funky, weird, fucked up energies and shit like that that's going on around you that you don't need to address in the 3D, right? You'll get it all in in a spiritual way where you don't need to. And small steps, whatever goals you've set for yourself, right? Whatever goals you've set for yourself, just keep taking small steps towards them, right? Again, this was an experience that was here to help you to expand and grow. Okay. There could be a test coming up as well from Spirit to see if you've learned a lesson with a particular something. Might be repeat lesson, different energy, something of that nature. Okay. So just be alert, right? Be alert. Be alert. Ooh, ring the alarm, right? I feel like you're gonna like your ish alarm's going to go off, right? It's like you're going to pick this test up straight away, right? You are going to pick it up straight away. Just going to make sure you make the decision you know you need to, right? So, yeah, don't give up now. Have faith. There is light at the end of the tunnel, babe. Love it. Love it. Things are looking good, though. Things are looking good. Man, my dreams are always, like, strange and weird and wonderful. Always weird and wonderful. I can literally jump into bed within 10 minutes. I'm already in my dream state. Already in my dream state. Which is just, yeah, it's bizarre. And then I can, if it's nighttime, like it's not just a nap, I can end up having like 3 or 4 different dreams over the period of time, with all sorts of crazy shit, right? Some shit that I don't understand, some things or people, situations that I'm like, oh, I know what this is. And yeah, it's interesting. Oh, did ya? Well, maybe reach out and just offer them some support, some love, some help.
When your friend comes, say hello, pressure speaking. Tower on the door, but they're pressure.
Let them know that, you know, you're there to support them if that's the capacity you want to be in for them. Or, you know, just give them some guidance.
When your friend comes, say hello.
But yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I am beat. I need a little bit of a break before my daughter comes home and it's mama and daughter night, because she yeah. she's a challenge, right? She's a challenge. I need a little bit of a break and just to unwind and to again cleanse my energy and just have a bit of me time before that's it. My weekend's done and dusted with kids and responsibility. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys, all of you guys, for joining. The likes, the fucking love, the vibes, man. I fucking love you guys so much. The super chats. I appreciate you guys so much. And I may or may not be on at some through the weekend. I just see how I go, right? Again, it's just, you know, going with what Spirit are telling me to do. So I love you guys so much. And again, thank you guys so much for just sharing the space with me. I will see you guys again very soon, right? Love you guys. Mwah. Bye for now.
When your friend comes, say hello, pressure speaking.